Hello! You will be pleased to know the dog isn't out there at the minute. It actually stayed out a lot longer after I stopped recording, so I couldn't do any more. So this is a brand new day, which is why I'm in a vest. I have my reasons, so it's not professional attire, but it's very comfortable. Okay, so we're really not that far off. What we're going to need a little bit of decoration up here. If I go to my reference, we can see, so like this stuff, it's very simple, and we only need a couple of bits of that, and then all we've got to do is put a plane. That's going to take seconds. Sort this out at the top and build this, which also will not take very long at all. But for now, I think I might just look at this because it's a bit bland. We might need a bit more colour on this. Have we got any colour effects at all? We got ambient occlusion and just the one colour ramp. So we could do with some dusty stuff. So let's just edit this a little more. So Shift A, and then we're going to put in a Musgrave, and Shift A, converter, color ramp, and we're going to take let's just grab that. In fact, let's just plug that in there first. And oh, my mouse thing isn't on. Bad. Bear with me while I just double check. You can't, for some reason I can't move this mouse thing to the other monitor, so I've got to do left offset and then bottom offset a fair bit, and then if I press a key, yeah, that's alright. Okay, so yeah, just grab this and we're going to move it over to the texture coordinate because we just want to get the output. And is that scale? It is. I don't think we need that. No, we can just go straight from object. The object input, that is well in the way. Left offset, that's too far over. Let's move that back. Okay, so yeah, we just want to go from the object into this. And then we can drag it back, can't we? Put that back. Blimey, I'm lost. Put that back. And put that back. Okay, so if we just quickly Control Shift click the color ramp, and we want to, oh, it's on that one, is it? That's fine. So we want detail up to 16, dimension put at 0.2, and that might be too much. That might be alright. Yeah, okay. And then all we need to do to get that is to screen it over what we've already got. So screen being, it's only going to allow white, and treat the black like transparent. So we're just going to duplicate that, set that to screen. Actually, I'm not sure. This might work. It might not. We might have to do a little bit of trickery. We want to screen over the top, so let's put that in the top, and that should switch to the bottom. Does that work? Yep. Awesome. Okay, it's just a bit too white, so let's. I'm surprised it hasn't changed on that. I don't remember making that its own material. Must have done. Let's just make that a little less. Yeah, that'll do. And so did I put a different material on this one? Blast. What did I do differently? Okay, let's just, I'm just gonna link those materials, just see what I did wrong. No, because I like how that looks. Oh, let's just do this. Just select them, Control C. They should appear in the same place. Control V. And let's just drag the texture coordinate so we don't have to move that up to here, and then let's just plug that in. So object to here, and that's, oh yeah, that'd help. We've got to plug that in the bottom and then plug that in there. to complete the chain. Yeah, that's a bit nicer, isn't it? Bit chalk. Yeah. Which gives it a bit more depth, or a few more dimensions. Ironically, the Musgrave I chose it because of exactly that. Dimension. Ooh. Right, what am I doing? 540. Okay, so did we do something like that with that one? No, we didn't, so let's just... Might not need it, but might be... Yeah, just Control V, because it should still be in the clipboard. And then same thing again, drag the texture coordinate, plug the object in to here. And then we just need to drag this into here. Yeah, and then take this and put this in here. Wunderbar. Yeah, just adds a bit of, it's like chalky, dusty stuff, doesn't it? You know. Alright, 6 minutes. What's going to take 4 minutes? Let's add the grass plane at the front. No, because I can't remember if I could... Wait there. Bear with me. Q, append. That's just me going file, append. Now, I just got to remember if I put the grass... If I named the grass clump procedural tutorial, because if I did, I can just bring the glass in. The grass. I'll explain very shortly. Did I call it grass clump? Yes, I did. Leg end. So it's probably arrived here, so I'm just going to put that out, and now I'll explain. So with the procedural tutorial series, the build a procedural build a procedural scene tutorial series, a 5-parter I did. One of the parts, I think it's part 4, I made some grass, and that's what we're going to use, and it was called Grass Clump. So just like with the rock shader, if you hadn't already built that from watching the tutorial, I would go back, watch, I think it's episode 4 of the build a procedural scene, and in there we make some grass, and that is what we're going to scatter across the plane in 2.5 minutes. We'll see. Okay, so edit mode, and let's put the 3D cursor... where's the camera? I don't know where the camera is. I'm just going to select the camera and scale it up so I can see the damn thing. There you are. Okay, so let's put that there. Plane, scale it up a fair bit. And let's go into camera mode. And I'm just going to rotate it on the Z. And bring it up some. Like this. Then I'm going to scale it on the X, and let's go into edit mode and just subdivide 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's grab one of these pins at the top. I'm still in the UV editor up here. I don't need to be. I want to be in my 3D viewport. There you go. Okay, so grab one of these points. Let's break that up to 7. There we go. So it's grabbing that one. Press O for proportional editing, and then GZ, and then just roll your mouse wheel. In fact, I'm going to double click that entire last row and drag that, and maybe more. Let's have a look. We only want a little bit, don't we? Really, that'll do. And now let's select the faces visible to the camera, which are these ones, and a little bit around the outside. Control I, X, goodbye. Alright, okay, so we're cheating a bit here. It's wait, no, that's a bad move. Right, let's just drag that right close to the camera. Now let's see where it is. GZ. Okay, right, so we're just going to have to do a little bit more editing. So we're just going to select... that's never going to give me an edge, is it? Of course not. Right, we're just going to select... Damn it. Edge select is my least favourite of select. If that can be a thing. What's your favourite select mode in 3D design? Well, actually, your bog standard will do me, cheers. What about yourself? Yeah, I quite like it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the vertex. Shut up, Nick. Right, GZ. We don't want it that big. And roll it a bit more, roll it a bit more. We only want a little bit, like that. Right, okay, now we can select the faces and do it again. So delete all these. Select them, Control I, X, faces. And then we can scatter. So we want to go into the particle jobby, click the plus, and then hair, and we see these little things turn up. And then under render, we want to select render as object. And oh, I didn't say that. I appended the grass clump. So if you have done procedural tutorial 4, then you will also have the grass clump, and you need to append it like I did. Shift file append, point it to the grass clump, bring it in the scene. Bosh. Okay, so and then render as object. Instance object is going to be grass clump. We can type it, Nick. Grass clump. There we go. Okay, and it's really small, so let's just hair length 20. Wait a minute, where's my grass? Let me just check my grass clump. What's going on? Right, come here. Well, it's definitely there. Let's just crack it up to ridiculous size. Okay, and that looks like that worked. Yep, a little bit too much. So let's take that down to 2 meters. That's about right, I suppose. And we need more, so let's put 10,000 in there. And actually, what we should do is subdivide this some more. So select edit mode, select plane, all faces, subdivide 1, subdivide 2, 3, why not? And now we need to edit the rotation, so click advanced. This isn't as intuitive as it should be and as it was in Cinema 4D. I don't quite understand this fully, because the randomized phase seems to turn some of them in on weird axes. We haven't got any. Go to render, and then scale is 0.05. Scale randomness, let's put 0.5. That will just fluff it up a bit. And now we've got to deal with this rotation. So just play with these until you get something that looks all right. We should probably check it in the render, I suppose. That might be too big. We will find out forthwith. Oh my word, that's bloody green, that, isn't it? It's too green. We'll deal with that. That's not looking so bad, is it? But let's take it down to 1 meter. We'll put maybe a bit of depth of field on it. No, that's too small now. 1.6 meters large. Lovely. Yeah, we're covering we don't need to put material on the thingy, but we do need to check the grass clump and change its colour. Yep, okay, we just change that. Let's just put 2 in there. Let's put 2 colours. Shift A, converter, colour ramp, and let's have. Can I copy this colour? I sure can. Bit of that, and then maybe a bit darker. Yeah, like a yellowy colour. And that one needs to be more yellow. Dead. The grass is dead. We're going to need a noise filter for that. So Shift A, texture, a noise texture. I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm just do whatever I think. Let's have a butcher's. It doesn't matter. Let's just plug it in and find out, shall we? Colour. It's clearly doing something, and that works for me. Okay, but this ground realistically should deal with the same colour. So I've just hang on. Let me select. I'm going to click the grass and let's copy. Control C if you hover over the colour there, and then we need to find out where the colour is in the plane. Base colour is coming from here. So let's change this one and Control V to that, and that looks like it matches better, but that's a bit dark now, so let's lighten that a little bit and maybe give it a bit more saturation and a bit more yellowy greeny. Totally awesome. Okay, I get so sidetracked. I forgot I only had 2 minutes. I've been going for 16. Damn. Look, we're getting there. We're getting real close now. It's exciting. It's super exciting. Once we build the top, it'll be awesome. All right, wicked. I'll leave you until the next one. All right, wicked. Until then, farewell.